The following program contains graphic language, which may be offensive to some viewers.
Welcome back, Delinquent Chronicles. Really sorry, there's been a while since we've been on air, done an episode. Unfortunately, Neil has been not well, and that has sort of impacted us getting episodes out. I'm really sorry about that, and I just want you guys to know that he will be back. He's just not been feeling well recently. I'm not going to go into it, but it has just made it a little bit harder for us to film. But that's okay, because I definitely, with Neil's blessing, I definitely wanted to get something out for you guys. Me and Joe had a discussion, and we were thinking, well, what can we do to give a gift to all the people who have been watching the episode and subscribing and everything else? And well, we have brought in the proprietor of the crazy story that involved the beginnings of this podcast. And I'd like to introduce everybody to Aidan.
Well, hello.
This is Aidan. Aidan, for those who don't know, was going to be the person. We actually filmed 2 episodes of this podcast with Aidan. And then Aidan, well, I mean, why don't you tell him? Just give us a quick round out why you're not normally here.
No, it's just nothing to do with Tekken, really. It was it was more to do with, I was pretty hungover. I just didn't.
Joe's here. Joe, would you like to tell how you view the story?
No.
Yeah, basically, long story short, we were going to start the podcast, and Aidan kind of flaked on us a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And he just led us down another garden path. But either way, we're still very happy to have him here. And we're not going to bully you. I know you thought
this is going to be an hour of abuse. So.
No. It's not an hour of abuse, not at all.
1 hour of total abuse.
Yeah.
But I can take it.
This is our Christmas gift. I definitely wanted to get something out. And if anybody has any questions for Aidan, if you want him back or whatever, you can just comment in our comments. Right down there.
They didn't see me for 1 minute. How can they made this?
Well, no, we can think about it now, dude. And then, like,
definitely
later
bringing
on
the
down
sexy
the line,
back to the podcast. But...
And the thing is, you're gonna get like a weird interaction you might not normally get, because I've known Aidan for a really, really long time.
Some might say too long.
And I'm not even gonna edit this bit out. Do me a favor. See that wire that's hanging? So I said I wasn't gonna edit that out. I did edit it. I did edit it out because a lot of shit just went down very, very quickly. His alarm went off. Some wires went off.
Yeah, with me.
Whatever. A wire there. It is what it is. We're back now.
You should do a hard cut straight to that. Just go.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, no, I'm going to do a hard cut. It's fine. We'll be okay.
I'm not going to edit that and just bang.
Yeah. No edits.
Yes,
Anyway, we're back. And we're going to continue on.
Where the fuck were we?
We were just talking shit. It's fine. So yeah, generally speaking, if you guys have any questions for Aidan or for us or anything else, later, like, we can answer them in the comments, or if you want him back or don't want him back, you might think he's a piece of shit.
I am. And then the answer to most of your questions is 8.5 inches. So.
Yeah.
That's how much he went inside.
That is 8.5 inches is how thick his skull is.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't fucking listen. So a few things I wanted to bring up. One, and I think we started to talk about this earlier, Lily Phillips. Because a lot of things have happened since.
Is that the 100?
The 100 guys,
okay.
Right? So the chick, So for those who don't know, so Lily Phillips is a OnlyFans model who decided she wanted to sleep with 100 guys in one day. Right? What's funny?
And then she's like,
That's not funny. She's mentally fucking challenged, that chick, man. She's a fucking dude. There's no way you can't convince me that is not a form of self-harm. Like, you saw her after that.
It sounds like clout chasing, right? To me.
Well, didn't she bang 100 dudes from what I gathered from it? And then she's like crying about it now, going, I feel a bit like a slut. You don't know what it's like.
Like, by the 30th, like, when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know. But yeah, I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah, and obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support.
So from what I know, I think that interview was filmed, that docu.
Yeah, this that kind of
was filmed quite a while ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and like, cause now she's like, she wants to bang 1,000 guys in a day.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So why is she
God.
whinging about it?
Because...
I hate to be 999 in that fucking pecking order, no?
Oh, imagine.
Oh my God.
And she
throwing a
raw
hot
dogged some
dog
of
down
those
a hallway.
100 guys. She raw dogged them. She was like, I'll let them keep the condom off.
Did they bolt in her?
I don't know.
That's insane.
But that's like
A lot of stirring the porridge going on there.
Oof. Yeah. Imagine. And I've watched porn, like when a guy comes inside a chick and then some next guy like cream pie cafe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm fucking talking about.
You know why Nina and them. I remember that.
Cream pie cafe, yeah. Some guy busts a nut inside a bed and then some next guy comes in like.
That's stirring the porridge.
Is that what it's?
Yeah, stirring the porridge. Yeah. I've unfortunately had some more dirty features than I'd care to admit.
Yeah, we had to discuss it the other
Yeah,
day.
and one of the rules was no stirring the porridge, dude.
Yeah. If you bolt,
You bolt in her, don't, you know.
What kind of girl do you take home to your mother? Like,
Yeah.
like someone wifed. Someone's gonna wife her.
Oh,
up
they
one
did
day.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because
Poor guy.
they changed the next guy won't know that because they changed their persona.
Well, there's no way you don't know that.
The guy that she marries won't. It will be too late.
I mean,
it'll be too late.
I
By
know
time
the
he gets
guy she
married.
got with after.
Oh, what, the chick that you messed about with?
Yeah, and then I remember feeling sorry for the guy, like, because I wasn't even the main one. The other dude was the guy that was doing it off and on with her for a long time. And then sometimes when I was around, I was like, "Hey, you want to do this?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then yeah, she did meet a guy, and then he was. I remember just feeling sorry for that. He doesn't know half the stuff she's been up to, but it is what it is. Everyone has a past.
Yeah. Some have
on it.
like disgusting pasts.
Yeah.
Like this girl we're talking about now. I mean, everyone can see what she's doing, so it's gonna be. You're gonna have to be either don't care about her, and she's just a side piece. That yeah, I'll marry you, but I don't give a shit about you. You can raw dog anyone you want. You're just trophy.
Right.
Right. I'm looking at this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
With the no etiquette, banging his foot. Here's the thing: before we started this podcast, right, Aiden was like, "I have no idea how to do a podcast," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's just sit down and talk." Then I just realised the guy's just banging everything.
Yeah, but again, I said, what shouldn't I be doing? What things shouldn't I be doing? And, you know, when I asked that question, maybe tell me before we begin.
Okay.
And now I'm doing the things that are.
All right. Okay. I do you know what I sound like? I sound like Leo Getz. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want, Leo Getz. Okay.
Yeah, I just in terms of 1,000 guys, I don't even.
I wouldn't want to watch that. Like, do you know, you watch your pornos, we all do it, guys, you know.
Yeah, but there's a dichotomy that you're kind of putting yourself in there, but not. But with 1,000 guys, watching someone get rubbed by 1,000 guys, that's like some. I'm gonna punch you once, and the next guy's gonna punch you again, and keep doing it. It's weird.
That's throwing a hot dog down a hallway, isn't it?
Yeah. Agreed. It's disgusting. Like a wizard's sleeve.
Yeah.
A wizard. Get off.
But yeah, I want to be either the first guy, or the 1,000th guy. I think.
I've watched a few gangbangs like videos where this girl called Genevieve Sin, I want to think her name is, and it's like she's getting railed by like a bunch of dudes, right? But then like the dorkiest skinny one is the one who gets to come in her first, and it's like, and he's like and I've watched like a few of the different like I guess like series, I don't know, whatever.
You're
like,
a fan.
Oh,
different
This girl.
huh? Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's like that company has made like gangbangs videos with other female actresses, and it's always that one guy who gets to come in the girls first. So I was like, is that the guy? Is he like the director's son or something?
Yeah. He's
Like, why this guy
all,
of all people is he the one that's allowed to shoot in them first? Yeah. And he's like some skinny dude with like long hair and shit. Are you watching porn right now, Joe?
No,
okay.
I'm trying to find the guy that you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
Is he a skinny white dude?
No. You're thinking about the guy who keeps fucking Leilani, whatever her fucking name is.
And he has his own site as well, and it's oh God, I can't remember what it's called, but I think I know who you're talking about. He's got long flowing hair.
No, not Fabio.
Yeah, I was saying Fabio.
Fabio?
I'd watch that.
Wow, Fabio. I'm not talking about Fabio.
But I come first every time, no matter what order this happens. That's
what you can say to guys. What you can say to every woman out there. Like, I come every time. Okay, I come every time. When she's like, you don't even make me come. Well, I come every time. Okay, every time.
It's very easy for me to come. You should look into it.
Yeah.
I think it's wild when I see like when I know some guys. I think you may have even fucking told me this once, where like you bang a chick and she doesn't make you come. You're like, nah.
No, she doesn't at all.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's some weird like negging power thing you're doing right there, where she's like, oh, she's gonna keep coming back to you because she wants to see if she can make you come. And you've just mind fucked her into thinking that you're like, I'm gonna confuse you every time.
They get so annoyed.
Yeah,
like, you didn't come. Why didn't you come? Am I not sexy enough for you? What have I done?
That's precisely it. Yeah. They need to know that they have control.
One time I had to pretend.
And I'm the
pretend
weird
I
one.
come, and then I'm not, giving the whole thing. I'm not going to do my fucking fake cum face so your new chicks will know. But yeah, and you had to give it like, and then like she'd be checking the condom just to make sure I came.
Did you see that chick who fucked Drake? Yeah, I feel this was like maybe last year.
A chick?
But she was some chick who fucked Drake, and he took the condom with him into the toilet.
Yeah, as you do, tighten a balloon.
And then and then he poured hot sauce in it.
Oh, okay.
And then she then came out of the toilet. She went in after him. And came out of the toilet, and she was like, because she tried to fucking do the naughty, innit? She tried to get pregnant with Drake's baby.
Damn.
Fucking scandalous.
So you still can't get pregnant if you mix it with spunk with hot sauce?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But
he's still gambling there, I feel like. He's still
dude,
taking a gamble.
Hold on, there's a wild fucking story talking about this, actually, that we mentioned it. So, did you hear about the prisoners, the two prisoners, the male and the female? They were in the same prison, and the guy got her pregnant, but they've never actually met.
What?
Yeah, dude. So what he was doing was, hold on, this is a real story, right?
Okay.
What he was doing, fact check it, but because you're the guy. but the story is that he would come into like a tissue or a container, and then they would use like the prison system of like, you know how they send kites. I think that's what it's called, a kite, when they like send messages to each other and whatever. So they would do that.
You'd be pretty pissed off if you got that kite.
Fucking right, yeah. But he would send them to her, and then she would then use the cum inside that to impregnate herself.
Through the vent.
Link says she and DePaz started talking through AC vents in their cells.
You would knock on it and you can hear the people from the different floors. You would stand on the toilet actually to be able to talk to them.
They say they also passed notes and pictures.
Being in isolation for so long, you begin to spend hours and hours talking to this person, to the point where it's almost as if you're in the same room with them.
Link and DePaz formed a romantic relationship, and the 23-year-old shared his dream.
I always really wanted to have a baby, and I'm not going to get to do that for a really long time. So if I had to choose somebody, it would be you. And she was like, yeah, we could do that.
DePaz came up with a plan.
I'm not going to lie, it's going to go down in history.
I don't know what my fate is. You kind of don't know what yours. If we're going to go out, might as well just go out with a bang, If it works, it works. But it definitely did.
I told her a way that one of my friends had showed me through the vent, because the vents, is like a L shape, really. It drops right into my vent. From her room, she could throw a pen into the vent, and it'll land right into my vent.
We had figured out a way to drop the line. It was a line that we had established out of like bedding material.
I put the semen in a saran wrap every day, like 5 times a day for like a month straight.
He would kind of like roll it up almost like a cigarette, and he would attach it to the line that we had in the vent, and I would pull it through. From there, I had placed it inside of it was you know, the yeast infections, the yeast infection applicators. I had placed it inside of there, and then from there, yeah, I administered it.
She says it only took a few tries before she became pregnant.
They have to send it down to different cells.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
like, hey, I need to get to fucking this cell, you have to throw your kite down to some other dude. Hopefully he'll help you kite it to the next place. So full of the tissue full of cum.
Being the guy that it malfunctioned on, it just fucking splooges you in the face, like. But yeah, and then he got her pregnant. That's,
this happened like last month.
Yeah. This is recent. Yeah. What's the story?
There's multiple. There's some say it's not true. Some say I don't know what to go on.
Let's assume it's true because it works my narrative.
Yeah. I mean, it's here, so
it exists. The story, So that was the story that I heard, that he got this chick pregnant by like jizzing into like a container or tissue or whatever, and she would then pour that into her like pussy, and then got herself pregnant. That's fucking crazy.
I was in Florida. Of course, it was Florida.
Why did they never met, or they were pen paling? Or how does it?
I don't know the inside out.
She was in solitary confinement.
Yeah. Imagine.
That is a neat trick.
She's grade A fucking prime crazy chick right there.
So does it mean you get to go to the medical ward, I suppose, for a few months, or how does it?
I don't know. To be honest with you, the entire like prison structure terrifies me.
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
I don't, like the last thing I heard from prison was obviously that chick who was getting fucked by that guy in Wandsworth.
Yeah.
We did a whole segment about.
Everyone on site's like, yeah, that's my mate's cousin. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah. And then apparently they're married. This is the stories we're hearing. Like, that security guard's married, and the husband doesn't mind. Like they're like swingers and all that.
That's some cockery right there. Yeah. Cockery afoot. Yeah, no, I just couldn't. I don't. I think they would pass me around like currency in prison.
You get thrown about like a dog toy.
Yeah. Real talk, dude. I have no survival instincts whatsoever. My survival instincts are let me not hurt my knees while I'm sucking a dick.
Would you do like an Edward Norton in 25th Hour? I need you to beat me up, man. Just look at me, I'm pretty. That won't last 5 minutes.
What's that?
Have you seen the 25th Hour? It's Spike Lee directed movie based on a book.
No, the only two prison films I know with Ed Norton in it are
American History X.
And the other one. What's the other one?
He never has a good time.
Something Fear with
Primal Fear? No.
Primal Fear.
Yeah, Primal Fear. Yeah. He's asked to get beaten up. It's a pretty good movie. He asked Barry Pepper. Remember Barry Pepper?
Barry Pepper.
Yeah. And then he asked him to beat him up. That was his last thing.
Who's Barry Pepper?
The sniper from Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
his career was taken off, and then he just vanished.
Is that Chandler Bing's fucking weird friend? No.
No, that's Giovanni Ribisi, you're thinking.
Yeah. He's the one who gets stabbed, and he's like the slow.
More morphine. No. That's Eddie. Yeah, he's also a friend.
In Saving Private Ryan, he gets shot in the belt out.
No, in Saving Private Ryan, that guy gets stabbed really slowly.
No, Eddie, not him. Eddie, Crazy Eddie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's who you're... Oh,
he's in Fargo as well, I think, of this
I thought you were talking about the sniper.
I am, but I think we just realised there's a lot of connections.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of connections to the film.
To the friends,
Okay, yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah. Giovanni Ribisi, he's the one. Which one do we talk about? Which one do we want to talk about?
He's the medical...
He's Phoebe's brother. In Friends.
Yeah, and he's the medic in Saving Private
Ryan. He's that sad scene where he's like, give me one morphine.
Yeah, that fucking film, that scene where that dude Eddie guy, whatever, where that soldier slowly plunging that into his chest. Dude, that scene is savage.
Every time I watch it now, I get so fucking annoyed. Like, just go up the fucking stairs, you fucking wimp. That Billy Crudup.
The other guy who
it's not that easy, man. It's when you're in the middle of a war and you've not been in that.
Fuck that. I remember the guy, you can go in and help, and I've got a gun. Fuck.
Yeah, dude's scared though, man. I talk a big game like that, fucking 2 people, but I don't think I could kill a man in cold blood like that.
Even the German comes out and he's like, pathetic. Walks past him.
I mean, it's like I mean, what was he actually? He's like a technical guy, wasn't he? He was
the Billy Crudup character.
Yeah, he did more like of the. God, let me just find out what he did.
Fucking coward, what he was.
Sure, but he managed to sort it out in the end.
The tech guy.
I think he shot him in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he goes in. Yeah, I think there's two because I think that same guy, the one that kills Eddie, Crazy Eddie, doesn't he have to dig his own grave and all that for them at some point?
Yeah, that was in the middle of the film.
Yeah, and I think that's the guy. But Billy Crudup was always really nice. I think Billy Crudup, he was always really nice to him, wasn't he? Sharing his cigarettes and his food. And
he's kind of like connecting with him a little bit.
I tell you, it's weird. I always get that film confused with the film where Jude Law fucks, what's her name?
Oh, Enemy at the Gate.
Enemy at the Gate?
The two snipers.
Yeah. Ed
Vasily
Harris
Zaitsev and
Ed Harris.
Yeah, Ed Harris.
But it's all about propaganda and the sniping.
And Rachel Weisz gets fucked.
Yeah, you get to see her bum.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. I always wanted to smash Rachel Weisz.
Of course, yeah.
She looks like she could take a dick.
All day.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, I had a massive crush on Rachel Weisz.
When we watched, you looked at that Constantine earlier.
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, you almost see her titties in that. Yeah, I always get her and Kate Winslet confused.
Really?
What are you, fucking retarded?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, British actresses.
Big pale white titties.
Yeah, big pale white titties. Yeah.
Barry Pepper was the sniper.
Yeah. Why was I talking about Barry Pepper again?
I don't even know.
Yeah, we just got
chat shit.
fucking well off topic.
This is what this is what this podcast is. Don't expect continuity.
Yeah.
Just expect us to talk absolute nonsense.
But the fans will be like, well, what the fuck was he going to say about Barry Pepper?
When did when did Tom Sizemore die?
He's at the end. He's
no, in real life.
In real life.
I don't know.
After whatever straight to DVD movie he was making at that time.
Tom Sizemore. I mean, have you seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia? His cameo in that.
He's in that.
Oh man, he's
he played Tom Sizemore?
Huh? He's a truck driver.
He playing himself?
So he picks up a truck driver. He teaches them all about. So he picks up Charlie and Dennis, and they've got suits on. He thinks they're two trucker prostitutes.
This is when they're
lot lizards. He calls them.
They're coming back from some auction in the hills or something.
They can't get there. Yeah, their car breaks down, and they get picked up by him, and then he starts fucking flirting with them, and he's like, "Why don't we get a hotel room?" Yeah, and he goes, and we go upstairs, and you two split me open like a coconut.
I got cash in my pocket, I got desire in my heart, and I'm a frothing and a foaming, and I was thinking, hey, I got an idea. What do you say we slip into a room and you two split me open like a coconut?
Oh.
Dennis, what are we saying this?
We say no. We're going to say no.
No, why?
Well,
oh my god, I love that show.
Did he die of drugs? I mean, I know he was a big fan. Wasn't there the thing about Saving Private Ryan that if he got drug tested every day?
No way.
And that if he had one fucking a positive result of doing drugs or drink, that was it Ridley or Steven Spielberg? He said, "I will fucking cut out all of your scenes and recast someone immediately." Yeah, for real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What? Why? Why did he hate him?
Because he was like a crazy fucking pisshead, a cokehead.
Oh, so he was like Billy from Predator.
Yeah.
Was Billy a cokehead? I think Billy was just crazy.
I mean, Billy looks crazy before you even know anything about that guy.
They had the trivia is that they had security guards not to protect Billy, but to protect others from Billy because he was just straight up fucking psycho.
Reminds me of like Rorschach in Watcher, and he's like, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
That's it. You're locked in here with me.
Yeah, no, fucking Billy. Yeah, I still love Predator. That's what I guess. Like, okay, so Christmas films, right?
Oh yeah, it's the Christmas episode, right?
This is the Christmas episode, right? Christmas film. I'm just gonna go on to films for a second. Yeah, I still stand by Lethal Weapon being like because everyone's like, oh, best Christmas movie. You can either go down the road of like childish Christmas movies,
okay, yeah.
Or you can go down like or like Home Alone or whatever, or you can go down the other road, which is very much like talking about you know, like action movies like Die Hard.
Die Hard, yeah.
I think
That's
Lethal
it.
Weapon gets a bit of both. It's
Yeah,
great buddy
because I
cop
mean,
movie.
Lethal Weapon is set a week before
Lethal Weapon
Christmas.
2 is set at Christmas too, baby.
Is that?
I'm pretty sure it is. Check it. But I'm pretty sure it is. Lethal Weapon 2 set.
I think you're right. But
Definitely,
I just can't
definitely
remember.
one is set at Christmas for
Yeah,
sure.
one's definitely set at Christmas. I watched it the other day. It's definitely set at Christmas.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon 2, and then like obviously three's like the bit of the lull for me, because so first one is obviously like
Which is the one with Joe Pesci.
Yes,
Joe Pesci's in 3 and 4.
Right.
Yeah, it's set at Christmas as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Why did people hate Joe Pesci's character?
No one hates Joe Pesci's character.
No, I like Joe Pesci's
Well,
character.
didn't he say he got fed up of acting after that?
I mean, that's him. That's
his
Joe
problem.
Pesci.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's
But
That's
what's this
like-
something to do with Lethal Weapon 3 or 4?
No. I'm pretty sure if Mel Gibson and told him we're doing 5, he'll come back.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But he's done like cameos and stuff, right? Because
Yeah.
he was in. Did the Bronx Tale come out after Lethal Weapon? Which one did it come out? When did the Bronx Tale come out? Have you seen the Bronx Tale?
No.
Yeah, is Joe Montana in it?
Who?
Joe
1993.
Oh, the guy who plays Fat Tony.
Yeah.
No.
93.
It's Charles Palminteri, isn't it? 'Cause he's one of the main ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I mispronounced his name. Sorry, Chaz.
A Bronx Tale came out in 1983.
1993.
1993. When did Die Hard 3 come out?
96.
About the same year. Let's see.
94. When did Die
Die Hard 3 with a Vengeance. 96.
Die Hard 3 with a
I
Vengeance.
fucking got it right.
Not Die Hard 3. My apologies.
I guess
Lethal
so.
Weapon 3.
Oh.
That's what
I saw
meant
that
to
in the
say.
cinema with yeah.
Lethal Weapon 4 I saw in the cinema.
Lethal Weapon 3 came out in 92.
92. Okay, cool.
not
Yeah,
that
so
one,
he
then, not
did
that one, 4.
because Joe Pesci has a cameo in A Bronx Tale
Oh.
right at
Okay.
the end of the movie.
Okay. Well, I mean, that
Well,
would make
not a
sense.
cameo. He just turns up as a character, but it's like obviously the fact that he's French. That film was directed by
Scorsese.
no, Bronx Tale was directed by De Niro.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he directed it.
It's Harvey Keitel in it.
No,
Chaz Palminteri's in
Damn,
it.
you was right.
Chaz Palminteri is
Big Fat Tony.
no,
Oh, what's his name? Is in it?
He's Fat Tony in The Simpsons anyway.
no.
Not Joe Montana.
No, not
Chaz-
Jerry Montana.
Chaz Palminteri.
Yeah.
Who's the guy in Godfather? And he's also the bad guy in like Ocean's 11.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Andy Garcia.
He's in it, isn't he?
Nope.
Oh, fucking hell. I need to watch it again.
Yeah, Bronx Tale is the one with the kid who he has like his dad is a bus driver, which is played by Robert De Niro, and then he has like a surrogate dad, which is like a gangster because he starts working for the Italian mob, and then he falls in love with a black chick.
I don't think I'm thinking of Mean Streets.
Oh,
I'm thinking of Mean Streets.
oh no, yeah, Bronx Tale is
Completely
a
different
fucking
movie.
amazing
Yeah,
movie,
Mean
dude.
Streets is Scorsese.
Bronx Tale's a great film.
I mixed the two movies up completely.
Yeah, Bronx Tale's a great film. Yeah,
Is
one of my
Chaz
favourite
Palminteri
movies.
in
I'm gonna.
Bronx Tale then?
I'll look out for it now.
Bronx Tale.
I was thinking of Mean Streets.
Let me bring up a Bronx Tale. Let's have a look. I'll tell you the cast.
You've burnt through half an hour already.
What do you burnt through? I'm having fun.
No, I'm just saying. It's just a figure of speech.
Alright, A Bronx Tale is...
What is the technical terms?
Yeah,
for
Chaz
stuff like that?
Palminteri, Robert De Niro,
I can't remember.
Yeah, hang on, I was thinking of a completely different movie.
Lilo Brancato, Francis Capra. This movie.
Yeah, I guess I have seen it.
Maybe I have seen this
I was
movie.
generally thinking of Mean
You
Streets.
sound like my mum, who my mum would be watching a movie, and it's like, it might be like a film. I'm like, oh, have you seen this, mum? And she'll be like, no, I haven't seen it. And then we'll be sit down watching it, and about halfway through, she went, oh, I've seen it.
Seen this, yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
I do that all the
And
time.
the thing is, she'll ask you like a million questions before that point.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, why is this happening? And even with films like I've never seen before. So like, I tell her, like, I've never seen it. So why is this happening? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
I've
watching
not
it with
fucking
you.
seen it.
I'm having the same experience you
Yeah,
are.
we're both experiencing this together.
I do that often though. Where I'm like, watch that and I go, hang on a minute. There's just a sudden realisation, a certain scene, you go, I've seen this movie.
Yeah. Bloomer says that to me
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
We'll be watching a movie, she'll come in. I'll be watching a film, she'll come in, she'll go, you've seen this?
Yeah.
And I go, no, I haven't. She go, yeah, you have. I go, no, I haven't. And she go, I think
Why are you
you've
so
seen
angry
it.
about that? Like, what the fuck?
It's like, you're just watching it again. I was like, yeah, I watch Street Fighter every month. What?
I've watched The Thing probably twice a month.
Great
I love
movie.
that film.
Yeah.
Great
And,
movie.
yeah.
He's wearing the t-shirt.
Yes, he is.
It's riding up like a pair of tits.
Yeah, no, I do. I think so. So with this Christmas season, I think a film that's not even set at Christmas, but Lord of the Rings.
It's a Christmas
Yeah,
movie.
that's true. Yeah, it's
Lord
not.
of the Rings is good to be enjoyed at Christmas. You're off. You know,
Oh,
you
you're
got all day. Yeah, but Christmas specifically because you're off, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're off. You're not like
Yeah,
off for the
'cause it's-
weekend. You got a few days now of just chilling. You
How
can
many
eat.
hours? Sorry, is it to do at the
The
marathon?
extended?
Yeah.
It's like 12 hours.
Okay.
12
It's a whole
almost,
day.
almost 13
Right.
hours.
It's a whole day
now.
Yeah, it's a whole day. Yeah.
And apparently, there's still more footage that hasn't been put into those films. So I can imagine what the runtime on those things would be.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, the extended cut, I'm down to do. I'd even sit down and watch The Hobbit too. But
I like
wanna
The
watch
Hobbit.
The War for Rohirrim, or the Battle of Rohirrim, the new.
Oh, the animated one. Yeah,
the animated one. Yeah, that looks good.
How do you
dude.
feel about these ones? Like, is it Prime done a show? I think it's getting slated.
I
Rings
watched
of Power.
Rings of Power. No,
I
haven't
watched all
seen
of
it.
them.
He was. Joe was telling me, he was like, "Yo, you will
It's
love
good?
that."
It's so I can see where the divide is happening. There's a lot of they explore a lot of lore, but they don't do enough. There's not enough of it. I'll tell you the good elements about it. The guy who plays Sauron, very good. Gabrielle, what's her name? Not Gabrielle.
Galadriel.
Galadriel. She tries to do a kind of impression of.
Liv Tyler, is it?
No, not
Liv
Kate
Tyler.
Blanchett.
No,
Kate
Kate
Blanchett.
Blanchett.
Yeah.
It's almost like that, but she's more arrogant because she's a younger version of her, and so everyone was like, "She's not the same," because she's not the fucking same. It's like a whole.
When they say not the same, do they mean?
So,
Are
it's a whole,
they
like,
say?
century, like an era before she was.
Yeah, before she
the
was
Lady of the
Galadriel.
Woods.
Yeah, but does she mirror anything of Kate Blanchett's character, or is she like doing her own
In
thing?
the second season, she gets very humbled,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's where you start to see the change.
It's an origin story.
Yeah, precisely. And it's like everyone's.
She used to be a fucking dick. You wouldn't believe how much of a fucking twat she was when she was 100
She's
years
a
ago.
dick
Yeah.
in Lord of the Rings. She's a
Hey,
dick.
she's humbled herself now. She had to get humbled first.
She in Lord of the Rings, she tempted Frodo.
Yeah.
And like Frodo's like, if you should have it and ask it of me, I would give it to you. And she has a whole thing like,
of being.
Wield the power through me, da 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 bullshit.
Yeah, she'll become the shadow of the something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's some fucking bullshit she's talking about. But yeah, so Galadriel's a cunt in that movie too. She's a bit of a prick.
I will at least say it's watchable on the sense that you'll get a lot of lore out of it. There's a lot of lore building, and I don't particularly have a problem with it. It's not the worst show I've ever seen at all. A lot of people are very overexcited about. Oh my god, it ruined my child. What do you mean it ruined your childhood?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just don't fucking watch it.
Did it come in and assault you? Did the whatever.
Dude, let me tell you a story about this guy, right? Who used to drink in the pub, and he is a little bit younger than me. And
Shiva. Shiva.
Don't say his name. Fuck it, I'll say his name. Shivan. So
I was guessing as well.
So check the story out, right? So basically, we've all been, you know, when you're hanging out with a group, when you were younger, you would hang out with groups of people that are older than us, and you kind of like bullshit to like make yourself be cool. You ever did that?
There's nothing like a blowjob.
And you'd know because you've had so many blowjobs.
Yeah.
When was your first then, Jay?
Oh, long time back. Many suck jobs ago now. Years.
Years ago? Bollocks.
I got one off the cleaner when I was 12.
Was it good?
Oh, it was brilliant, mate. I pissed right in her mouth.
What? Why would you do that? Is that even possible?
Yes. That's how you finish blowjobs.
It's just.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be such a cunt right now and be like, I never did that because I was always cool.
That was you.
Dude,
you hanging around with me in the pub. You're talking about your fucking self.
Dude, I was going to fucking bitch slap you.
Remember you met my brother in the pub, my brother's girlfriend, or was it my brother's wife now, I think. But you met some, and you were talking about me, and then she was like, hang on, are you talking about Aidan?
No.
Was that you? No, it was, sorry, that was Podrick. Shane was saying he met you in the pub a few years ago, and you were essentially like that. Befriended him.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I probably saw him and said hi. That's about it.
No, the way my brother tells it.
Huh?
The way my brother tells it.
The way your brother tells it. Your brother.
He's like, you pulled up a chair, just joined their company. And
oh, fuck you, dude.
That sounds
like. They were like, who's this? Who's this fucking guy?
Anyway, so I was gonna bitch slap you just there when I thought you were gonna fucking say, "Oh, you fucking do that." Da, da, da. Anyway, the point is. So he did that, right? He was like, he was sat down in the pub, he sat chilling with us, and we were talking about films. And he was like, and then out of the blue, dude, he goes, I worked on Lord of the Rings with Peter Jackson. I was like, dude, I stopped, right? And I was like,
so come again?
He goes like, yeah, no, I worked. I was like, I was going to New Zealand, and I worked, and I was just like, okay. I was like, but I'm older than you, and I watched that film, and I was in year 9. Like, when that film came out, and that film was in pre-production for like 3 years, so like basic math tells me that like you were 9-10 years old when you're saying
he would have been older than Natalie Portman, who was at the same time Star Wars Episode 1 was being filmed, and along with Lord of the Rings, and she was 14, 15, so he would have to be her age at minimum.
But did he mean the first movie now? Because he could, if he was blagging this story, he'd then go, no, it was Return of the King. No, it's a bit older.
It doesn't matter. They're all filmed back to back.
Return of the King was filmed. They all three were filmed at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. They just did like reshoots on other scenes, but the majority, and it took that long to edit, but the majority of it was filmed at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, they all filmed back to back. It's very common. It happens with things that have a particular storyline, or have if they need to shorten their budget, so we'll just film.
You're all here. You're all in fucking costumes. You know how fucking hard it was. The logistics of this. Just keep it going. Yeah.
That's why, because it was originally going to be 2 movies, and then Peter Jackson was like, "I really need 3."
There's a new thing saying that if you watch it, Legolas never actually interacts with Frodo, and it maybe says one thing to him, or two sentences.
He says he says to him, "My bow," yeah.
And then so everyone's been rewatching the whole trilogies lately to see if this is true. And I think there's one other interaction, but he's not even actually talking to him. He's talking to one of the other characters, but Frodo responds as if he was talking to him.
The only time they're in the same shot together is when they're heading towards
they're Rivendell.
Yes. Yeah.
No, that's not the same. That's also not there. It's also when they're going over the pass in the mountains.
Yeah, and the things are flying overhead.
Yeah.
That's the only time they're in.
And then they decided to go through the mines of Moria.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where they meet the Balrog.
Yeah.
Fucking Balrog.
Oh, well, I'll say nothing.
Go on.
That very same Balrog is in Rings of Power.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How's his origin story? Does he
become
a better person, or
no?
no, it's a prequel.
Or was he a good Balrog, and then he was?
He was, yeah. He was corrupted by the person who did.
Yes.
Don't let me go down this road. I'll do it.
It's. I mean, that.
You explained this to me once before,
yeah. I did it to you too. Yeah. We had this entire conversation because you didn't know I was into Lord of the Rings.
No, not at all.
I was shocked as well. I was like, "What? I've known you so many years. You never mentioned Lord of the Rings."
It's because I'm so fucking cool.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
When you say
never would have thought it. You're like, God, that L guy is so fucking cool. Like,
I'm going to keep that in my pocket in case for one day they don't think I'm cool enough. And I could just be like, hey, here's some fucking
I'm going to come in and just go, Lord of the Rings, baby.
But again, watch Rings of Power, man. It's not a great show, but it's not a bad show.
Okay, and on The Acolyte, I've heard that.
No, I don't know. I've not watched anything. Right? I'm glad it's cancelled. It's fucking lesbian.
It's like agenda. Lesbian, fucking. Yeah, there was never going to be a Wookiee Jedi or power user of the Force. They said. I think George Lucas said, and then they've got a Wookiee Jedi, and then they kill him off screen apparently. So the one thing you're waiting for is to go, I want to see this fucking Wookiee go with his fucking lightsaber, and then they kill him off screen.
I mean, that seems that's at the moment that's one of the most expensive TV shows ever made. I mean,
TV shows though. I'll tell you what. Have you finished watching Yellowstone yet? It's done now.
I know, but there's an episode that something's happened. There's an episode.
Your mum's right to be a big fan.
There's an episode that I'm stuck on because I know something's going to happen, and I don't want to get to the end of it. Because
are you talking about the last episode of season 4?
It might be actually, but something you can tell something pivotal is about to happen because there's a everyone's in a nice tone. They're about to go somewhere, and I know for a fact that one of those characters are Dunzo.
I feel this way about Red Dead Redemption 2. So I replay it and I get up towards the end. Same with the first one as well. You got to say a bit and you go, oh man, I want to see all this again. I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we said this last episode as well, like same with House. Did I say this to you? Maybe I didn't. With House, I feel the same way with House.
Oh yeah, you did say it to me.
So I was like, with regards to House, like I've never watched the end of House because as far as I'm concerned, Gregory House is still at Princeton dealing with shit. Because I really like that character. I don't want to see the end of that.
Yeah, so it's watching the last episodes of anything that you really like is very difficult. I like the meat in between.
There's a lot of shows I've never finished for similar reasons. I never finished True Blood. And I got all the way up to like the last episode, and for whatever reason, like self-consciously, I just didn't watch the last episode. Maybe it's something to do with that.
Never watched
True Blood.
No.
Do you know what? It's
you walked in and the air went out.
It's like Supernatural as well. Like I watched like maybe 8 seasons of Supernatural. And it was like, okay, how many times can we have a demon of the week? Like, let's just wrap it up.
I tried to watch it, but I just... I thought the fan base was so fucking, just...
Gay!
Sick.
That's what they are. They're also fucking gay.
You know what I am sick and tired of? Faggots! Can't post anything on social media because somebody's offended with some crayon flag in their bio. Faggots!
Jensen Ackles, after seeing him on The Boys, I was like, I'm a fan.
Because I'm not a fucking pussy.
I got wicked. I get why people must. So I went back to watch Supernatural just because of Jensen Ackles.
Yeah. He's just very good at Soldier Boy.
And then, but I couldn't get into it. It's too late.
Sorry.
What was I saying?
We're talking about Soldier Boy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I fucking went straight over my head.
Oh, okay.
It's scary. I thought you guys had a little in joke. I didn't know. I was like, what are they talking about?
No, Soldier Boy.
You have Soldier Boy with that sort. Is that the only thing he's popular for?
No, he did that.
Jensen Ackles. No, dude, he was Batman.
No, Black Soldier Boy.
Yeah, no, he did Kiss Me Through the Phone, and then he went the whole phase
of making bad consoles.
Making bad consoles.
Yeah.
See me on the floor, something like that. I can't fucking do it.
What was that, dude?
I wish I could remember how it went.
But he was co-opting like Chinese consoles and putting Soldier Boy on it and selling it at a markup. And then he got a cease and desist from
in between
Nintendo.
Supermaning hoes.
I mean, and Nintendo were like, stop it now!
Don't fuck with Nintendo, man.
Nintendo, dude.
Don't fuck with Nintendo.
Have you seen that video clip of like the Nintendo console? Nintendo and Sega are fighting the PlayStation.
Oh yeah. There's a whole series of it.
It's like a cartoon animated thing on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole series of
it.
And then
there's
a whole series.
PlayStation's fucking them up. And then like Sega kills itself.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo's about to get fucking murked. And then the 64 comes in.
Yeah.
And defends him.
行け、戦いの火蓋を切れ。誰だ。安心しろ兄貴、こっからは俺がやる。
Yeah,
and they do it again for the newer console.
Really?
Oh, do they?
Yeah. That is some good ass animation.
There's a whole storyline. It's like that toilet head guy. I can't remember what his name is.
Well, did they have an older console appear as well, like the original Nintendo? No, before the SNES.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
his like grandfather. No,
NES.
Yeah, does the NES make an appearance?
Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah, it's
no, it's SNES.
It's SNES and
Mega
Mega
Drive.
Drive.
Yeah, but it's the American SNES. That's why you're confusing it, because the American SNES
because
was blocky.
It's
yeah?
blocky.
I don't know why. Why did they do that? What the fuck was that
Our
about?
SNES was cooler.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
our SNES was sleek.
Yeah, it was the Japanese one. It was the Japanese one.
Wasn't there like the Master System and then the Mega Drive? They were essentially the same console, no? And then
No, the Master System. Yeah, there was.
And you had
yeah.
Mega Drive
The
2.
Master System and Mega Drive were the same thing, but they were just called differently things.
Was there a Mega Drive 2?
Yeah, the Sega Mega Drive 2 was.
I was a Nintendo guy.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
have to stuff.
the Mega Drive in America, I think.
I still can't play Sonic. I fucking
Shit,
suck
yeah,
at
dude,
Sonic.
I suck
I
at Sonic,
fucking
man.
suck at it. I just don't get it.
We said this. Yeah, I was on the phone because I took my kid to watch Sonic, and I was like, "Here's the things I know about Sonic. He's a Sonic. He's a hedgehog. And then I know that there was the theme song to Sonic, which is Sonic the
You
Hedgehog.
can really move, Sonic.
No,
You got an
the
attitude.
other one from the game. Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a fucking hedgehog.
Okay, so correction. The Master System was an 8-bit machine.
Which is the same as the Famicom.
Did that have Streets of Rage?
No.
What?
No, Streets of Rage was the Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, that was the Mega Drive, and the Mega Drive was the 16-bit one. There was a Master System 2, is probably the one you're talking about. It was just slightly more powerful than the Master System.
And then the Sega Mega Drive had all the CD add-ons, the CD32.
Yeah, CD32.
And every single one of them required its own power source. It just looked like that console was literally on life support.
Yeah.
All the fucking things plugged into it.
I had because when I worked in Game Station, they had one of my manager was a massive retro console fan, and what we playing now would be retro to what. But anyway, he used to get all the consoles hooked up, and he'd show me is it the CD, Mega CD?
CD32.
And there was a game, I think it was called Night Stalkers.
Night Trap.
Night Trap.
Night Trap with the actresses. Yeah, dude. They limited run games re-released it. I have it. I have one of the copies.
Oh, do you?
There was another game.
You could buy it now on the PSN.
There was another one that was like an on-the-rail shooter. So it was done. It's the only game where you had a gun for, and you had the gun for it.
Virtual Cop.
Virtual
Cop?
No, not
Virtual Cop
Virtual.
was
It's on the CD now. So it's like,
CD.
basically, it's just an on-the-rail thing going through a tunnel. God, I wish I could remember the name of it.
Dude,
and he
do
was
you
like
remember
wicked
Area
at it.
51?
Oh, what game? Yeah.
Fucking.
I remember.
I love the on games, man. I
Yeah,
fucking miss that shit.
Although I always got pissed off, and it was always that luck of the draw when you go to the arcade to go to Time Crisis, and whether or not the gun still had the cocking action on the receiver.
Yeah.
So it would go ka-doom every time you shot.
Did you never hear the one about me and this guy from our school as well? I sang around with, and
about that time in
we
the
both
toilets?
took 20 quid. Yeah, we both took 20 quid each in pound coins. It was a lot of money back in the early 90s.
We put 20p in the toilet, and this cock
do you
came
remember
out of the wall.
Do you remember the arcade?
And we just started sucking it.
Do you remember the arcade store in Harrow that's next to McDonald's? It's called. Do you remember? They had Sonic on the front.
Oh,
you mean View?
No, this is in Harrow, and it was a very small arcade.
I know what he's talking about. That used to be called the Kaleidoscope. And
we went there. And,
didn't it turn into a casino for a while?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
across the way from where we worked. I mean,
but we were determined, we fucking saved up 20 quid each, and then and we went down to the store. We were going to beat House of the Dead. We're going to fucking do it with 40 quid. Yeah, well, nowhere near enough.
Jesus.
It can be done. You just gotta be good.
Everything up until.
Dude, I completed Time Crisis on £1.
Hang on, up until the last boss. Yeah.
I spent £40 doing it.
That last boss, the Majestic, he's a coin destroyer. He's just fucking eating your wallet.
That's the entire point. That's what they're
doing. That's what they're there for. Yeah.
But it was going so well, and it got to the point of people that were watching us play were like, no, when we die, and they started putting their pounds in, because they know we've never seen the end. Yeah.
So you can finish.
We fucking by the skin of our teeth, man. We fucking. Just beat it. But yeah, that Majestic thing was fucking unbelievable.
What was it called?
I think it's called the Majestic, maybe.
The Majestic.
I might have got it wrong. His name might be something along those lines.
I did Time Crisis 2. I spent a lot of money getting good enough to play Time Crisis 2.
I had the G-Con 45.
Yeah, mate, this is an elegant weapon.
Yeah. On my little
an elegant weapon.
TV, and I'm standing on my bed, and I've got it on the wardrobe. And I could shoot I knew where every enemy was coming on Time Crisis.
Yeah, G-Con 2,
Yeah.
mate. The G-Con 2 was an elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Yeah.
That's what that was. It's the only way I can say it. It's just like the lightsaber of fucking guns, man.
Vampire Knight was one of my favourites.
Well, so what was your... So on the point of, like, games sucking your money out, right? So, like, that's the reason why games like Aladdin and Lion King were so fucking difficult, was because Blockbuster... Like, you would rent it from Blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
And then you would never. And they didn't want people to be able to complete the game on the weekend.
So
they would. So like Virgin Interactive, who made those games, they made it difficult so that you would go back and keep renting the game.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking difficult.
Did you ever rent a game twice? Anything off the top of your head?
Quake 2.
Quake, yeah.
Quake 2 for the N64, yeah. Or Quake. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Quake. Yeah.
I rented that a few times. I enjoyed playing that. What else did I don't know. I had like a bunch of games, but what was it? So here's a good question, right? What was, seeing as it's Christmas, right? Did you ever get like a console for Christmas?
Yeah.
And what was that console?
NES with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Game Boy. Me and Darren, me and my little brother both got Game Boy Colors. Each one got Pokemon Red, one got Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
And that was one of my best. But my favourite Christmas ever. It was the best Christmas, just playing Game Boy, playing Pokemon with my little brother. It was awesome.
That's cute.
Wow,
Mine was a SNES. I got the Super Mario All Stars box.
It went downhill after that, though.
That's. Do you know how much that box? That if you had that whole set,
it's probably worth a lot of money now.
Worth a mint.
I had the Super Mario All Stars box.
Yeah.
God damn.
And I was like, this is the fucking best. But I'll tell you where I really hit my stride. It's Mario Paint.
Mario Paint's good, man.
Loved Mario Paint when I was a kid.
If I was playing around with that, that's kind of got what pushed me into the direction I'm in now.
So we were having a conversation the other day, and I said to Sash, and I think we mentioned it to you when we were playing online the other night. Like, what I feel is the best game ever made. I think Super Mario World.
I went with GoldenEye.
Okay, yeah.
I landed on GoldenEye.
I'll just say because like Super Mario World is. Like,
I get that. I get that.
Just hits all the right paces, right?
Yeah, I get it. I totally get that.
And it's set up basically everything you see in Mario now is all from Mario.
And it's timeless. I think as well. Like it's been 30 years, and I still could pick up
yes!
Super Mario 1 or 2 and
totally agree.
Still fully enjoy it.
Yeah,
totally. And I'm still finding shit out about that game I didn't know. Like, oh, there's a secret thing here I never knew about.
Yeah, it's so fucked up when you find something like years later. It's like, how did I not know this before?
I feel like I'm fucking retarded.
I remember Super Mario 3 was my favourite one, where you got the
Hold on. Which Super Mario 3 did you play though? All-Star Super Mario 3 or original Super Mario?
Both of them.
Right.
But
I mean, they're both hard.
Yeah.
They're both fucking hard, man.
And I remember getting the flutes and stuff. And I think that might be the first level. You stand on this white thing and just hold down for a bit.
You
have to have the Tanuki tail or something, and then you drop it to the background.
Yeah,
everyone knew that.
You can finish the level.
Yeah, you just run all the way in the back.
Wow. Do you know that game was so sought after at my school? It's like, oh my god, have you got Super Mario Bros. 3? Everyone wanted that. Literally, that was the game to have. And then Sonic came out. I can't remember. I think it was Sonic 2 that came out a few months later. And then everyone kind of forgot about Mario. But it's, that time of life was just like, oh my god! If you had that game, you were god. You were king. Let me come around to your house to play that. No.
my
Like
nephew.
that episode of The Simpsons when Bart goes around to play. Goes to Milhouse's house.
That destruction, fucking Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
He steals it, doesn't he? That was the whole thing. He steals it.
So he stole it, but before that, so when he goes round, he's like, "Oh, can I play?" And then like Milhouse doesn't want to play with him, so he goes, "Mom, Bart's stealing."
Say, cool dude, can I play too? It's only a one-player game. Well, then how come it says second player score? Mom, Bart's swearing! Hey, what the hell? No, damn it, I wasn't swearing right now.
Or what if I get him kicked out of the house?
Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't it Bone Storm was the game?
Bone Storm.
Okay.
Switching over to Sonic or whatever, like my nephew watched, because the Sonic movies, they're getting so big and the kids love it. But the kids don't know nothing about the games from like our era. No. And I bought the mega Sega Sonic collection for my nephew. I was like, yeah man, you're gonna love this. And I was like, I was very good at it. And they're like,
They can't play.
is
They
this?
don't have the
Yeah.
attention span to play those games.
Rubbish. I'm still rubbish at Sonic.
But the difference is because I got my niece and nephews to play some of the games I grew up with. They couldn't. It's like it was like a Rubik's cube to them. It's like, what is going on here? They didn't.
Yeah.
They can't figure it out. What we played as young kids were far more advanced. I wouldn't say far.
They don't hold your hand like.
But I play Shinobi now, dude. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no way.
But that's what I mean, though. At least you know how to play it. If I gave it to my nephew, just freak out.
Sometimes I look at games that I used to play when I was a kid, and I think, how the hell was I able to do this? I'm playing it now, and I'm like, what? I'm really good at this. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
Your equilibrium's off. So the button pushes.
Like fucking Johnny Cash. I hurt myself today.
Did you play Ghosts and Goblins, or is it Ghouls and Goblins, or?
Oh my
you
god,
that
game
know
is
how
hard.
much of a fucking piss take that game is? Yeah. Like you complete the game and then it starts you right at the beginning again with no armor. Yeah. What the fuck?
I know. Once I heard that, I was like, again back to that retro guy who used to say, he's like, you got to play this, and I was like, and it was fucking difficult from off the bat, like straight away. I lost my armor. I was like, fucking hell, and it's like, yeah, you've got to beat the whole way without dying, and then straight away from the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah. But it teaches you pattern recognition, right? So
Yes.
you're like, okay, this does that. I think I always wanted to complete the Ninja Turtles game.
That is really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, the
really
NES one, the NES one. Oh, fuck
it's
that game,
really
man.
hard.
Yeah, I remember playing that as a child.
The water level.
And then being like, oh yeah, totally, like just pick up Raphael, who's the worst character to play, by the way.
Yeah, I did the same.
Apparently, it's Donatello's the best one because of the stick.
Yeah,
he's extra reach.
But see, Raphael is good. There's one stage that you get to that he'll just take things out quickly.
You need him, yeah.
And it's I don't know. There's no real method for it because some of the enemies change when you go.
There is. I've watched. There's a dude who he was like, no, a lot of people say this game's hard. He goes, hey, it's not hard. Look, it does it. But then I've also seen this guy play those like Mario Maker levels, where they're just ridiculously insane.
Shit.
And he's like, see, easy. And I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I'm thinking about that as well. What you're saying, like, you always wanted to beat. Like, have you ever gone back and beaten a game that you never beat? Like, I fucking do this. You know, one for me was Code Veronica, but that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on the NES, I had, and I don't think me and my brother ever got past the second level or whatever. Because at the same time, I had no idea what was going on.
Dude, I did the same with Aladdin. That's what I call it.
I was wicked at that game.
Yeah, but I did
could
the
beat
same
that from
thing with
start to
Aladdin
finish.
and fucking Lion King, right? Like they re-released it for the PS4 when it came out, right?
I had the SNES one.
Yeah. So because there's a Sega one and there's a SNES one.
Yeah.
The Sega one's a bit different.
Yeah.
And
get
anyway,
a sword,
they
right?
re-released them for the fucking PlayStation, and I thought, I'm grown now. I got this. I am not grown, and I do not got this. I, in fact, did not have any of it. I could not. I had to go online and be like, I can't be the only.
And which one was this now? Is it the Sega one?
Fuck it. No. Yeah, I think they re-released the Sega versions on the PS4.
Right.
And I was like, I remember saying like to myself, I was like, 24 quid. I got this, man. I'm a grown up now, right? I don't have the same mentality. I did, in fact, not have this at all. I was like, that is fucking difficult, dude. I lost my shit. I went, fuck this game.
Yeah, all the muscle memory went, and your
But
responses
the thing
aren't
is,
the same.
like, I got to the exact same point I got to. I felt like fucking, like Peter in fucking Jumanji. You know, like, you're picking up the game you left off 20 years ago.
Yeah. You're playing the game I started in 1969. I'm gonna have to play.
Right? That's what I felt like in that moment. I was like, I'm picking up from exactly where I left off as a child, renting that game from Blockbuster and going, fuck this shit.
I can't really relate to you because I was fucking awesome at Aladdin.
Are you a homosexual?
I could do it from start to finish. I had the SNES one, which I believe might have been a bit easier.
I think it was different. It was a different game.
Yeah, you didn't have a sword. You used to throw apples at people.
Yeah. And the Mega Drive one, you had a sword.
Yeah. I think apparently the Mega Drive one might be more difficult, or maybe I'm just fucking amazing at Aladdin. But
I think
but it's a day in happiness here in Alibaba.
There's a mad carpet. Are we on the magic carpet level? You have to escape from.
Yeah. They did the same thing on the second level of Lion King, which I never fucking completed. When you're on the back of an ostrich, after you figure out the monkey bullshit,
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
That
swinging from the
shit.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Is it a swinging mechanic?
And
That
you have
help
to
you
shout
swing?
at the monkey to switch them around.
Oh, just turn them around.
that was
Yeah.
it. Even now, I'd go back and play it, and then I'd be like, you know, you played it for 3 days when you were a kid, and then you still.
Yeah, you play games for days.
Yeah.
Just like
Lilac Wars, man.
We played games for days when games came with like a notepad for you to write.
Yeah. All the booklets had
I know,
like
no
notes back.
checkpoints. Oh, do you remember like the passwords to
systems
save
were
state?
tough.
You had to
Yeah.
take. You had to write down 50 fucking pictures of like Genie and Aladdin and put it in the order. And it's like, I'll just start the game again. I'm not keep bothered with that shit.
I feel that way now though. There are some games where I'm like, okay, so I recently got the platinum on Dark Souls.
Yeah, fair
And not Dark Souls.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Right.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
And that has ruined gaming for me, to be honest. Like after that experience, and it was an experience.
Yeah, it's a massive game, man.
And like, if somebody was like, "Oh, play it again," nah.
Yeah, I didn't like Elden Ring. I loved all the Dark Souls. I loved fucking Bloodborne. And again, I'd platinum them, whatever. But Elden Ring, I couldn't get into it.
I mean, Elden Ring is about patterns as well. It's
not every game needs to be open world. I'm sick of this fucking shit.
But that's
just.
I think that's going away now. But I think there's
Says
some
with GTA 6 on the horizon.
Some games. Yeah, but sometimes my point. Oh, do you know what would be awesome here? Is if instead of you just enjoying this fucking brilliant landscape and the interconnected fucking worlds that they do in Dark Souls, where you go from here to here, and you're like, oh my god, I just fucking could see this part. And then you see what would be good is if it took you 5 minutes to go on a horse somewhere, and then
you can fast travel in that.
In Elden Ring.
Yeah, you can fast travel.
Good, but then it's pointless, then, isn't it?
No.
No. You can only fast travel in it when you found the thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
When you go to the place that you can fast travel to.
Yeah, but you have to also get to the next place.
You got to
you
get
have the
there
option,
first
ain't you?
before the long way before you can do it. But
Did you play Bloodborne?
do you take a call? He's got to take a call.
Careful.
Have I played Bloodborne?
Yeah.
No. Yes and no.
Oh,
I
do
played Bloodborne for 5 minutes, and then I got killed by a werewolf immediately.
Yeah.
And went, no, I'm not doing this.
Oh no, just start again, man. It's definitely the best one.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it was just like, I don't think I'm ready to go into it.
Have you done Dark Souls 1?
No, I've not.
I'll back you up with that.
The only no. Okay, so I played Dark Souls 1, and the Dark Souls 1, you're in this castle, and then there's this dragon, and you have a broken sword. I spent
the asylum demon.
Whatever. So I spent legitimately like 2 hours dying to that guy over and over again, and then I did kill him.
Yeah.
And then I realized if you just go in the room on the left, there's a sword.
Yeah.
And then you can climb up above him, and then you can kill him. And I
Yeah.
didn't know any of
Drop
this.
kill, yeah.
And I said, I'm never playing this game again.
Yeah.
What game was that?
Dark Souls 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck that. What's our time check, by the way?
We have 2 minutes.
I think we're over. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up because I need to get this thing off. But listen, I just, once again, thank you for everyone who subscribed. I'm sorry that Neil hasn't been here, but I hope even just us putting out some content for you and having Aiden here. If you guys have any questions, ask it. If you don't have any questions, no. Like, dislike, do whatever the fuck you want. We just want you guys to have a Merry Christmas. It wasn't a specifically Merry Christmas episode, but we're releasing it at Christmas.
I'm not
and
sure
just
what
like,
topics we were doing.
Yeah, just like the fact that, Die Hard, set at Christmas, that's about as much as you're going to get. It's a Christmas film. Just like this is a Christmas episode because it happened at Christmas.
Yeah.
We love you very much. I've been El.
I've been Aiden.
Jose.
And thank you very much. And we'll catch you soon. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.
Old St. Nick's got bourbon breath. It's so cold you could catch your death. A cop sold me some crystal meth. It's a merry fucking Christmas. Everything's so Christmassy. The streets are twinkling with frozen pea. My priest just sat on Santa's knee. It's a merry fucking Christmas. All the kids go to bed each night to dream what Santa brings them. Unless they're Jewish or Muslim or some other chip religion. Crappy toys flying off the shelves. Midgets dressed up to look like elves. Spread good cheer or burn in hell. It's a merry fucking Christmas. each night to dream what Santa brings them, unless they're Jewish or Muslim or some other gyp religion. Crackling fires to keep me warm, and my collection of Asian porn. Cradle my bells and work my horn. It's a keep on trucking, last year sucking, midget chucking, slap the puckin'. How much wood could a woodchuck chuckin'? Merry fucking Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Shut up.